On to other news, and protesters in Thailand have continued their calls for a reform of the political system and the monarchy. Demonstrators placed a plaque in the field next to the Grand Palace in Bangkok. Tens of thousands of protesters also called for the resignation of the Prime Minister, who took power in a coup and won disputed elections last year. Let's check in with Wayne Hay in Bangkok. Now, Wayne, I believe the protests are over, but they've left this plaque there. What is the significance of that?
Well, there's a couple of things there, Kamal. The park where the protest has been taking place is a significant location in itself. It sits just across the road from the Grand Palace. Has been the scene over the centuries of many royal ceremonies. It used to be a place that was also open to the public to assemble. In recent years, that hasn't been the case. It's been barricaded off. So the protest leaders said they wanted to take that back for the people, and that's exactly what they did on Saturday. The plaque itself is a symbol of the 1932 revolution that saw Thailand move from an absolute monarchy to a constitutional one. On it, it says that Thailand belongs to the people, not just to the king. So that plaque, as you mentioned, has now been placed into the ground in the park called Sanam Lawang. Now, 3 years ago, an official plaque commemorating that 1932 revolution disappeared overnight. No one knows who did it. The indications are, or the assumption is, that the orders came from the very top and that it was seen as a sign that the king was strengthening his power and, in some regards, turning Thailand back into an absolute monarchy.
Wayne, is there an expectation the protests will carry on?
Absolutely. They've already laid out some key dates ahead commemorating political events of the past that they will gather on again. This was certainly the most significant protest that we've seen in recent years, the largest political gathering we've seen since that military coup in 2014. Tens of thousands of people coming here, continuing those demands to reform the political system and reform the monarchy. So there's certainly no sign that this is going to die off. I think that there is an expectation here that they are going to continue to try to achieve those goals, to, as one of the leaders put it, to rid this country of dark forces. And I think in many regards they will escalate their campaign in the weeks and months ahead.
Thank you, Wayne Hay, with that update from Bangkok in Thailand.